Yeah, go ahead and just start over.
Stalker.
Yeah, that's awesome.
New Forge World.
How many pieces do you think are in there?
Just the front arms alone are like 7 pieces.
So
There's 20 legs.
Probably at least 70.
There's actually 40 legs total because there's underneath. There's small legs and large legs. The larger ones are 2 pieces.
Right.
And then each one of the spines is separate. So yeah, you're looking at a lot of pieces.
Yeah.
But it is fun. It does make it very easy to make it look fluid coming down.
Yeah,
off
it's
of
got to be
this.
at least 100 pieces.
Right. There's this one,
That's
and
tough.
then I'm almost done with this one. He's climbing up on the building.
Right. Now that's interesting because even though it's a fairly large figure, they're really just duplicating certain pieces.
Yes.
A lot of times.
In fact, the legs, if you look really close, they're squared off Necron Warrior legs. They're the exact same size.
Oh,
so
really?
If you're working or you happen to have some that are messed up, you can replace the legs fairly easily. It's the claws that you have to worry about. So
interesting. That's a great figure.
Yes,
it's actually
awesome.
larger than I thought it would be.
Yes, and there are some very odd things in the instructions. They tell you to cut a piece of the round sprue from the green.
Like the sprue part.
Yes, the actual sprue part. They want you to cut off the little green circle there.
And that goes in its mouth.
And that goes in its mouth, yes.
That's interesting. All right, well, thanks a lot, James.
Thank you.
All right.
Yep.
Everyone knows Brig's a genius. So are those goblins done?
Yes, they are.
Oh, no kidding. All right. So Brig's been working on kind of this junkyard goblins army, and there's a lot of really interesting stuff in it, which we're about to see.
The theme of the army is that they've stolen technology, but they don't really know how to use it.
So this is a doom diver.
Yeah, this one, we've got a trampoline down here, and then he's got bombs in his hand, so
Okay.
it's just going to jump. Oh, and then this one, the wind's
Kind of didn't work
starting
well
to get
for
away.
him.
So here's some of the mishaps. They're loading up this cannon. See the little snotling pouring in the gunpowder. But then this guy's accidentally lit the fuse while it's still up in the air.
Right.
So at least 2 people are about to die. I figure the guy holding the cannon. Let's see. Here's one where we've got a rock lava where they can't really get the rocks to fit inside, so they're just hammering it.
That's awesome.
Another rock lava.
Okay.
If you look real close, there are 2 goblin feet under the big rock that they're breaking up.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
And nothing
Another
too
rock
special
lava,
about that one.
right.
Yeah. Okay, so here are the guys following them. An accident
So this
waiting
is
to
the crew.
happen.
Right.
Yeah. And we've got a few guys that look kind of like that, either to break up the rocks
Right.
or carry the
Snotlings
rocks.
or
Yeah.
some kind of narrative thing.
Here's one of the guys to follow the Doom Diver.
Right.
And then lastly, we've got 6 of these spear chuckas. And,
Okay. And each one is a unique,
Very unique,
narrative thing that not only has crew on the base, but separate crew
right.
to count
yeah,
as
you've
wins.
got, the guys following them are usually just overburdened with spears.
Right.
And then we've got some. Well, let me find one with more narrative elements. Like this one was aimed at the ground when I made it, and I was thinking, I'm going to treat it as if that's really the way they made the cannon. So I had to have a guy propping it up on his back. There's one down there, and then one trying to hold up this wheel so that it'll aim upward.
That's
instead
amazing.
of
Yeah, I mean,
down.
you've got such dynamic poses out of,
Thanks.
fairly well stock models. All right.
There's another spear chukka.
Okay.
Here's one of the Doom Diver.
Crew.
Yeah, crew.
Okay, great.
So he's flying a kite. It was James's idea to put a key dangling down from the kite. Oh, here's another.
Wow, this just keeps going and going.
Yeah, this.
So it's another Doom Diver.
Yeah.
Where he's jumping on a trampoline.
Well, I turned it this way because I've actually made
Pegs
to hold the legs together, and I had the snotling take one of the pegs out. And there's holes drilled up here and down there, so it looks realistic. And he's about to die. Do you want to see more, or?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. We're this far in. Let's not stop now.
I guess there's one more spear chukka.
Okay.
2 guys just barely getting up high enough. And then we've got a lot of crew. There's a unique one.
Well, and the parts look disparate now, but once they're painted, it'll all
Right,
be
right.
cohesive.
You know, actually, that's
All right.
that's about it.
Hey, thanks a lot,
Yeah.
Brig. And then, of course, a zillion goblins.
Yeah, 120 with who's the guy with Gobble the Giant?
Right.
Uh,
Skarsnik and Gobla.
yeah, right.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot, Brig. That's real.
Craft like that, just really easy.
You get a hole puncher. Tiny hole puncher. A miniature hole puncher for miniatures. The miniatures would use to punch holes.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's great. And then we can do like.
So, what are you guys doing? What's the idea?
We don't know yet.
Board number 1.
Orc, shanty town stronghold with junk heaps.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Industrial.
With a water tower.
Definitely a water tower.
And we're going to have like an outhouse somewhere with play orc.
With a
Magazines or
toilet
something
squig in it.
I've already actually got the pieces for the toilet.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I already have the pieces for it. The toilet. So we're
It's
building.
like the Flintstones with squigs. Hey, Blue Table fans. It's time for your studio update. Let's take a look. Sarah looks over like, finish your sentence, Sean. All right. So we made some additions to this junka. And so check it out. It's got these giant treads on the back now. Yeah, those are awesome. There's the rocket thing. These are 2 magnetized grot bombs. So there's a little grot with an aviator scarf on in that one. And this one's my fave. He's got like a giant lever and is about to launch himself. And there's actually a little padlock on his belt there. So anyway, and of course it has all the magnetized parts which you saw the other day.